All right, hi everyone, welcome. This is Coach Claire and I have the beautiful Lindsay here with me today. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna just slow it down some. I think it's great that so many of you have been hopping onto the lives, going back and doing the replays, but it's also really great to slow it down. So we're gonna do another yoga session today. And what we're gonna do, this one is actually gonna be a nice, easy yoga session, and it's gonna be focusing more on the lower back. So 80% of adults actually have lower back problems. We do a lot more sitting, and I think maybe with this coronavirus going on, people are at home more and they may be sitting a little bit more. So this is something to do even if you're not doing a lot of movement every day. This would be something really nice and easy to do and make you feel better, get a nice good stretch, and just get some of that energy moving. So we're gonna get started. Again, remember when we're going through this to always keep your abs in tight, so it's not like everything is just loose. You do wanna keep your abs nice and tight. You wanna take some nice deep breaths, and I'll just walk you through everything. So let's go ahead and get started. You want to come onto your mat, at the top of your mat, and we're going to start with, just scoot over a little bit, sure everybody can see us. We're gonna just start with a nice mountain pose. So again, that's just having your feet underneath your shoulder, and hands can be by your sides. You want your toes nice and spread out. You wanna ground your feet to the ground. Take some nice breaths here, about 3 nice deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. You can even exhale through the mouth. And if you would like to set an intention now, this would be the time to do it. So let's go ahead and take 3 nice breaths and set that intention. And we're going to go ahead and reach up. And we're going to put the right leg back for a nice lunge. So the right leg comes back, hands go down, and you just want a nice lunge. If you need to put your knee down, that's fine, you can do that. If not, you can leave it up. Take a couple breaths here. Again, keep that core activated when we're going through this. So we're going to go into a plank position. Bring that left leg back. A breath here, lower down into your chaturanga, all the way down. Nice, easy cobra, down. Then we're gonna do an upward dog. It's a little bit further up, nice inhale. Flip the toes underneath, you wanna curl them underneath, and we're gonna push up into a downward dog. You may need to readjust here, so readjust your feet. You can also pedal the feet. The back of the legs may be tight. Have the palms into the ground. Take a few breaths here. You can gaze up to the belly button. And then step or jump forward. All right. Arms up. Then we're going to come down, and the left leg will go back into our lunge. We're going to go through the same sequence. So into your plank, down to the chaturanga, little cobra, down, upward dog, curl those toes under, and then push up. And again, take a few breaths, pedal the feet. The wider your feet, the easier it's going to be. So if you're really super tight, you want to widen the feet. You can even go all the way off your mat if you don't have a mat. This is as wide as you need to get it. And then we'll come forward. And then we're going to reach up. And then we will again go into, the right leg will be back. We're going to go into a lunge, more of a runner's lunge this time. We're going to go into warrior one. So you have a slight arch in the back, look forward, gaze goes up. And then we're gonna pivot and come into our warrior two. Gaze goes over the fingertips. Few breaths here. Come up to the front of our mat. And we're gonna do that same sequence on the left side. So the left foot goes back. Come up into warrior one, gaze up. Pivot to our warrior two. And we'll come to the front of our mat. We're gonna now go into fierce pose. So you will have a bend in the knees and the hands are gonna be up this way. We'll take a few breaths here. Keeping that tummy nice and tight. And then the hands can come down. So next we're gonna go into tree pose. Tree pose is a great pose for balance. And there are a lot of different ways you can do it. So whatever is available to you. If you need to have something to hold on to, that's fine. You can do it next to a wall or a chair. If you don't, then that's fine too. So what I'm gonna encourage you to do is to find a spot on the ground, and that is gonna help with your focus and your balance, okay? So we're gonna start with the right leg. You will take the foot up wherever is available to you. If you can do it here, that's fine. If you can bring it up a little bit further, that's great. Push the leg into the inner thigh, ground down, and then come up with your hands here. You can have tree this way. You can also have it right in front of your heart. Whatever is available to you, and we're gonna take a few nice breaths here. All right, and then we're gonna switch sides. So a little bit more about balance. Balance is super, super important, especially as we get older. Yeah, you can come up, however is gonna be comfortable for you. Super important as we get older. It's one of the exercises or the things that we all often forget to work on, but it's so important as we age. So this is really something great to do and to work on. It's actually kind of fun too. All right, okay, so we're gonna let that go and we're gonna come to the ground. And we're gonna put our legs into an L-shaped position. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fold over the leg that is out, and we're gonna take a few deep breaths. When you take that breath on the inhale, you can come over. You wanna keep the core nice and activated. And then on the exhale, see if you can come down a little bit closer. You don't wanna just pull your head down, but you wanna hinge at that hip area. And see if your body can relax into it a little bit and come down just a little bit more. Relax those muscles. Probably gonna have some tight hamstrings back there. Just send some love and intention with the breath. Again, always remember to just meet your body where you're at or where it's at. You don't want any pain or discomfort. Switch. You might find that one side is a little bit more relaxed than the other. You might have a little bit more depth in one side or the other. It's totally natural. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get into hero pose. So we're just gonna come and sit on our knees. You wanna have your palms up We're gonna have our hands in a mudra, and that's gonna be index finger and thumb. And we're just gonna rest here for a few breaths. Close your eyes, reconnect with that intention that you set at the beginning of class. Go into a reclined twist here. So we're going to put both of our legs to the right side. We'll have a few breaths, then we're going to switch to the left side and have a few breaths there. Okay. You can put your arms out if you like. So if your legs are to the right, you want to have your gaze to the left. You should feel a nice twist in the lower back. If you need to use your hands to keep your knees down, you can do that as well. And we'll switch to the left side. Gaze will be to the right side. From here, we're going to extend the legs down. The arms are going to be a little bit closer to the body. Palms come up. And we're going to go into our corpse pose for a few minutes here. Just relax. Let the breath go. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to do 3 of those. Okay, so let's breathe in. And relax in the corpse pose. Try to keep your mind clear. Again, if the thoughts pop in, let them go. Watch them like clouds moving in the sky. Let your body relax and sink into the ground. Feel all the pressure points of your body into the ground. turn to your right side. And then when you're ready, you can sit up. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths here just to end the class. So inhale up, down, inhale up, down, inhale up. Take all the love, the gratitude, and peace, and let's bring it down to our heart. Thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you enjoyed that session, and we will see you again soon.